Welcome to the beautiful city of Marseille in the south of France, a province renowned for its culture, heritage and Mediterranean climate. Marseille hosted the Marseille One Design Regatta that was set to thrill as it saw 4 GC32s race in their own class as part of the Great Cup series. The event brought together 4 GC32 teams, all hungry to test out these impressive boats: Armin Strom, Team SPAC Solutions, Magic Marine and GDF Suez. One man that knows just what these boats can do is trimmer of the team GDF Suez, Sebastian Cole. He broke the GC32 speed record earlier in the year. He's looking forward to getting back out onto the water.
Obviously, speed records are dependent of wind condition and also sea state conditions. Lake Garda, when they hit the record at 38 knots around, it was quite perfect condition, 25-30 knots, flat water. I don't see really this record falling down this week, but who knows? We'll see.
The GC32s are smaller versions of the AC72s sailed in the America's Cup and are equally as thrilling. The first day of racing was a mixed bag for the teams and an action-packed day all round. The standout team of the day was Armin Strom, skippered by Flavio Marazzi. The team won both practice races as well as their first 2-point scoring races of the regatta.
It's really easy to struggle on these boats because it takes a lot of time to prepare the boats, to get used to all the small trims you can make your life much easier. And I think practice is the key factor. I think we did like 15 days with the more or less same team, and this is what pays at the end.
Team Magic Marine had a testing day but enjoyed it nonetheless. The team had barely launched the boats when they were out racing. A good performance from the team considering the lack of practice. Skipper Misha Heemskerk recaps the day.
We just put it together this day, the boat. The team is new, the boat is brand new, we have never sailed together. So all that makes for a really interesting day, a lot of wind. So you have no margin for error. Error would be directly upside down.
Teams GDF Suez and SPAC Solutions had a considerably more challenging day with boat damages and crew injuries. Team GDF Suez had to abandon their racing thanks to a broken J-shaped daggerboard. Meanwhile, SPAC Solutions reached top speeds in their boat but rammed a wave at full speed and tossed team skipper Laurent Lenner overboard. The team recovered but not unscathed. The first day certainly gave the team something to think about. After a host of incidents and boat damages left the teams reviewing their strategy ahead of the second day's racing. Laurent Lenner's misfortune served as a caution to all of what can happen if you make even the slightest error.
Yes, what we learned yesterday is obviously that obviously we need a smaller jibs because we had too much power yesterday. The second thing is that we learned that we should sail with the daggerboard, the open daggerboard more with rake backwards, so that if you touch the water, then you don't have any forces pushing you down into the water, but you just stay sitting on top of the water.
So with that as food for thought, the teams hit the water, minus Lenner's team SPAC Solutions, who are still recovering from the previous day. As everyone had hoped, the conditions couldn't have been better, with wind speeds of up to 15 knots and relatively flat waters. The boats were flying across the course.
Hey, main on, Jacob, main on!
Once again, the dominant team was Flavio Marazzi's Armin Strom with 3 wins out of 7 races. Perhaps a nod to the extra experience the team has had handling these boats so far. Team GDF Suez fixed their broken daggerboard from the previous day and were able to complete 7 races, winning 3 of them and demonstrating some great boat handling as their confidence as a team grew.
We won 3 races with the GDF Suez team, and so we are very happy. It's the first time for us to sail in the GC32 catamarans, and we learn every time, and every maneuver it's a learn for us. And we are very happy. The crew was just perfect.
Magic Marine saw a good start to the day, flying across the water with the rest of the fleet and winning a race early on. However, they encountered a few problems with their main sheet later in the day, which held them back. Nonetheless, they raced all day and were joined by French multi-hull legend Loic Perron for the final 3 races.
They are attractive because they are flying. They are spectacular, they are fast, and you have some tricky position, tricky situation between boats, or even when you are alone, sometimes you never know what's going to happen in the next seconds because it's quite fast. And that's a new way of doing it. Not only for young sailors, I'm the proof of that, but it's very interesting to have. That's another way of sailing, but it's still sea, sun, and water, so that's fine.
The third day dawned for the Marseille One Design Regatta with considerably lighter conditions than earlier in the week, with winds of around 5 to 7 knots. The teams had been lucky enough to sail the GC32s in near-perfect conditions, but today was all about learning how to handle these boats in lighter winds.
Today's going to be a challenge. I mean, they've actually had it pretty easy the last couple of days because it's just been windy and you're just going fast. So now it's a little bit different. The guys have to think a little bit more traditional. They have to look for pressure and they have to manage the course in a smart way so they don't do any extra distance. I think that now you'll start to see the more clean style of sailing will pay.
As expected, the breeze started light, increasing slowly throughout the morning, which allowed the teams to complete 3 races before lunch. And this morning was Team GDF Suez's morning. The first race saw the French team get a perfect start and lead all the way around the course, scoring the first bullet. Meanwhile, Misha Himskirk's Magic Marine and Flavio Marazzi's Armin Strom jostled for position, with Marazzi taking second place. In the next race, it was Armin Strom who got the best start despite GDF Suez trying to shove them up early, but they were unable to maintain their lead, and GDF Suez once again took the win. Race 3 saw some good lead changes and close racing. Armin Strom were leading from the start, but GDF Suez managed to sneak inside them at the top gate and get ahead, maintaining their lead and securing their 3rd win. Armin Strom finished in 2nd and Magic Marine in 3rd. After a leisurely lunch, the sailing continued and the breeze filled in, allowing the teams to complete 2 more races. Once again, Team GDF Suez showed their dominance on the course, securing 1 more bullet and ending the day with a total of 4 race wins.
Still really good. I think everybody knows it's a short race, 10, 15, 12 minutes, and then next race, and we have to be focused on every point. So today, this afternoon, we didn't lose another point. Still 3 points ahead, and yeah, it's everything open for tomorrow.
Team GDF Suez from France and Armin Strom from Switzerland were close in points, and with the races on the last day offering double points, anything was possible.
It's important day because it's a double point races for today, and we are just 4 points behind Flavio. And if we win 2 races, we can win the regatta. Today is not very windy, and if we can do 2 races, it's good, but more I think it's difficult.
Conditions started relatively light, but the crews had some time to prepare their boats more thoroughly and get ready for this crucial final day. Fortunately, the wind picked up around noon, and without any delay, the races started with Armin Strom leaving no options to Team GDF Suez. They were perfectly positioned at the starting line, gaining maximum speed and pushing their boat to the limit. Team GDF Suez were trying to keep up with the pace, but were caught up at the back with Team Magic Marine battling for 2nd place. If they wanted to win this event, they would have to score some bullets to minimise their point difference from Armin Strom. The conditions were ideal for these boats today, and the teams were taking more risks on the course with close overtaking manoeuvres and lots of foiling. Lessons from the last few days on the water clearly paying off. After securing wins in the first two races, Armin Strom seemed more relaxed in their next race. Although they found themselves in a tight spot, they managed to reclaim the lead on the course, only to lose it again to Team GDF Suez, who won the bullet, a sweet success, but it could not secure them an overall victory.
Yeah, it was a really fun event. Last time in Austria, everything was new to us, and the cup teams had more experience in flying boats, but now we had some more training days in, and it's feeling much better. Safety is back, and it will be a lot of fun next year for all the teams which race these boats in the GC circuit.
The plan is to have at least 8 to 10 boats at each event, a full tour with 5 to 8 events a year. We're talking to potential sponsors. We're trying to finance the tour with sponsors, but most of the time we've got beautiful venues, great organizers, and we're ready to roll.
The event concluded with a jovial closing ceremony, with the teams excited about the future prospects of these new boats and eager to get involved with the circuit plan for next year. Until then, thanks for watching.